the plan.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Tony.
Hey, kiddo. You put a smile on that guy's face.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, you did. He just smiled up. He opened up. You can tell a guy who's in a wheelchair is really in a wheelchair, can't you? Yeah. This is it. They're passing out the routine now. Our famous familiar faces are over here in a boycott. Go ahead and start filming.
What do you think I'm already doing?
You want to give me a couple of dollars before you get locked up? I need bail money. Oh my God.
No, we're not going to do anything that needs bail money.
I love it. I love it. Ready? Fine. Nope, not yet.
Yep, Target, I guess, is selling SodaStream product made in a factory built on stolen Palestinian land.
Now we got it.
All right.
Boycott SodaStream.
That's right. That's what we're here for.
That's right.
Let me set up the...
Why you should boycott SodaStream?
Okay. So let me find someone who has work.
Yeah.
Is made in Israeli settlement of Palestinian land, and it oppresses Palestinians. It's taking over their land against international law and against human rights. So it's not good that the factory exists there. It's in a settlement that should be there. The reason I have the word apartheid on here is that the system in Israel has a two-tiered. It's like Israeli citizens first, and then Palestinian citizens are treated very differently, partially because of these settlements on Palestinian land. Sometimes they call it the occupied territories.
Yeah, one example of the two-tiered thing is the fact that if you are a Palestinian, you're considered a legal adult at 14 years old, right? And you can be tried as an adult for anything you do. But if you're Israeli, even if, well, you have to be Jewish to not do it. Otherwise, if you're an Israeli Palestinian, even if you're born in Israel proper, you still are held accountable when you're 14. And they have Jewish-only roads, and they build the freeways on stolen Palestinian land and only let the Jewish people drive on it. This group was created by Jewish people sick and tired of how their government was treating Palestinians, and so, you know, the government in charge in Israel right now actually received less than 24% of the Israeli vote in the last election. The thing is, they were good at putting together a coalition of groups, and that actually put them in power.
All right, we're here today to boycott SodaStream. SodaStream is sold at Target. It's a product that turns water into seltzer. It is made in illegal Israeli settlements on stolen Palestine land. So boycott SodaStream. What do we say? Boycott SodaStream. Well, that's not a very good one. Okay. Say no to apartheid soda. Yeah. Burst the bubble on this pop. All right. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. I gotta get my lungs working. Is that rhythm all right?
Yeah.
Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop.
You should boycott SodaStream.
What he said? Just say no to apartheid soda.
Good, good. I'm going to be showing that roadmap for apartheid. Yep. This Saturday.
With apartheid.
So anybody here that wants to come?
Yeah.
SodaStream with apartheid.
Really, probably one of the best movies I've ever seen.
I agree.
From Afghanistan and Palestine, the occupation is a crime.
Yeah.
Oh, Donnie!
I'll get signed.
Running down, I got
Good action. You should boycott SodaStream products.
I think it's more like
SodaStream. SodaStream is a contraption that takes tap water and turns it into seltzer. They say it's a green product, but there's nothing green about it. It's a product of oppression and discrimination. It's made in an illegal Israeli settlement on the stolen Palestine land. Palestinian workers are paid nothing. They have no rights. They cannot unionize. They're let go and whipped. So SodaStream is a bad deal. We want you to call the president of the target and tell him to take it from
I know your name, Sarah.
What do we want? SodaStream on the shelf. When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? SodaStream on the shelf. When do we want it? What do we want? SodaStream on the shelf. What do we want it? What do we want? SodaStream on the shelf. When do we want it? What do we want?
There's what it looks like. There's a couple for you. I've been giving them away to everybody.
What we're here for.
Yeah! That's her, right?
Tony down there is with the team. He's the one that actually got us to be able to be in the town for the meeting.
Apartheid soda. No apartheid soda in Minnesota. Apartheid soda.
Want to learn why to boycott SodaStream?
Not SodaStream. It's not green.
That's the soda they're talking about that they don't want you to drink no more.
Just say no to apartheid soda.
Read the line. Would you read mine for sure? Yeah, take note. Really fast.
And so, since our government is our way as people
wasn't talking about the kibbutz. I was talking about Palestine. You seen the encroachment that's happening? Just look at 5 broken cameras. That might give you a beat.
Roadmap to Apartheid documentary.
I don't know, man. You seen the documentaries on all those places?
Sure. New York City, I've seen that. That's
Butcheries. Cows and pigs and shit. You ever see how that shit works out?
Yeah.
Slaughterhouses?
Yeah.
Slaughterhouses are badass fucking deal.
You're right there. You hear about the they've developed where they can grow beef muscle through stem cells now?
No good.
Well, they've already worked it out. Now they just have to build the factory to do it. So we'll be able to grow beef instead of raising beef. We can grow beef muscle, whatever, meat. And they said
They're doing that with chickens. And I bought some Tyson chicken shit in here one time. I didn't mean to live. You know, like chicken wings you buy that frozen.
Oh, yeah.
I bought some one time from Tyson, and I pulled them out of the bag. It was so funny shaped. It looked like a bone, and the muscle, you could tell, it just exploded. All kinds of abnormal directions. Yeah, I tell you what, I never bought it again.
Yeah. Well,
I read that book, Slaughterhouse.
Oh, yeah?
I saw part of the video and read all about the conditions of what happens in slaughterhouses.
yeah.
It's just amazing. It's freaking amazing that anybody could even work with
I agree.
the conditions that they have, the work conditions, daily work. And I can't imagine holding that called a captive bolt gun.
Yeah.
It's that guy's job all day long. It's his job to land that thing on this cow or pig and knock their conscious. But it almost never works. The thing doesn't get unconscious. But they peg it once or twice if they can with this bolt gun. And it shoots this big bolt that's supposed to knock them out. And they tie that thing up and string it.
Don't keep stepping back. We've got a video camera right there.
So that's hardcore, man. So,
Administration is picking us up or what?
This is Pastafarian Dan on YouTube. Pastafarian Dan on YouTube. That's me. My camera.
Oh, but I mean any other involved.
Oh. Well, a lot of them don't want to touch it because we are in support of Palestinian rights in their own land. And America is backing Israel, even though, you know, like SodaStream factory, they stole the land from Palestinians. Nobody paid them for it. They just took it, built the factory, and they're selling it as an Israeli product. And they're also, the state of Israel is actually part of Minnesota. If you're a part of the state of Minnesota, you know, like a teacher, your retirement has over $25 million invested in the state of Israel. Right now, they're building light rail lines with that money, and they're stealing the land from the Palestinians to build it, and then they do not allow any Palestinian to ride on it. They've already set up a network of freeways doing the same thing, funded by America. And so, like, this group was started by a group of Jewish people that were sick and tired of what the government does to their name. Now, less than 24% of Israeli citizens voted for the party that's in charge right now. The problem is they were able to create a coalition of parties, and that's why they are in power. And so, oh, they love Israel, but, you know, Obama did tell Israel that we need to go back to the 1976 line, which everybody thought was great, but then, was it Menachem Begin? Told Obama, excuse me, this is how it's going to be. He gave Obama a slap down, I'll tell you. If you saw the video, you Google the video, boy, it is pathetic how much he slapped Obama down. And, you know, and he says that those lines are indefensible. Why are any lines defensible if those lines are indefensible when everybody had agreed that those could be the lines? It's acceptable to everybody. All fighting between Israelis and Palestinians would end immediately if they would go to those lines. But they built settlements out.
Yeah.
And they build them right on the water aquifers so that they can shut the taps off for Palestinians that actually grew up on the land.
This my girlfriend Mark was on this.
Yeah.
But he was against his church. Well, he just yeah.
Oh yeah, there are more. You know, there are more Jewish people that are on our side than on the Zionists. There are more non-Jewish Zionists than there are Jewish Zionists.
I guess I don't understand. I don't agree with Palestinians sending missiles.
Well, those handmade rockets they make a big deal about, they're basically homemade rockets where we sell and give $1 million missiles to Israel to shoot, and that, you know, you hear about the Iron Dome system that intercepts all of it. You know, America was like, hey, we'll set up Patriot missile batteries, and Israel said, well, we don't want to be beholden to you, so why don't you give us the money and technological know-how, we'll build our own brand, and then we can just manufacture it all over here, and we can sell it to whoever we want. So we finance billions of dollars so that they can develop what we already had. And now they have the Iron Dome that they can sell to other countries. And I'm trying to think of what country, but there was a country that, you know, in the early days when we did give them the Patriot, some of them did end up in the hands of people that we don't find friendly. You know, so, you know, we aren't against Jewish people at all. Jewish people are the ones that set up this, set up things, you know. You know, this movement wouldn't be anywhere without, you know, I'm not Palestinian, I'm not Jewish, I grew up in a Lutheran church, and I always thought of, oh, you know, well, God is, you know, I was thinking God's in control and stuff, but anybody that you can never question, they're the problem, right? You know, if there's anybody that nobody could ever question because, oh, they're anti-Semitic. Wait a minute, the Palestinians are Semitic people too. How can we be anti-Semitic if we are supporting the mistreatment of Semitic people? And we're not against Jewish people, we're against Zionists that want the world to blindly promote a group of people and never allow anyone to even question them, you know? You know, they have, I believe the low estimates are 300 nuclear warheads, nuclear missiles, and yet they aren't inspected by the Nuclear Regulatory Commission like Iran submits to. You know, if Israel would submit to the same regimen as Iran, right, you know, even right now, without too many.
Thank you for reading that. We just got the attraction of the security from Target.
All right, security from Target. Yeah, but what can they do? It's a public sidewalk.
So nobody is out here across there.
So, yeah. And let's see, what is it? Linens and Things store also sells it now. So, I'm not sure if people know about that. Oh, yeah. You know, and Palestinian people, when they leave the country, they're never allowed to ever return. You know, if they are a noteworthy person going on a speaking tour, they are able to pressure the government to allow them to, but most of the time they get delays where the government stops them at different places, and it could be for weeks where they're stuck in an area and can't move ahead on their journey, especially if they've got a whole speaking tour set up. So and if anybody, well, Minnesota break the bonds, or Jewish voice for peace. Oh, Jewish people, you got one. All right, yeah. Check us out. This Minnesota break the bonds on their website. They're probably on here somewhere. But I am showing, it's actually the best documentary. It's called Roadmap to Apartheid. It shows side by side. Okay, it was narrated by the lady that narrated the movie Color Purple, and it shows side by side the development of apartheid that developed in South Africa and Israel, showing all the big events as things are developing, and they just are in sync. And if apartheid in South Africa was wrong, why isn't the apartheid that Israel is creating wrong?
Yeah.
So, but this Saturday at 1 p.m. I'm showing the documentary at 2523 Portland Avenue South. I don't have. I'll find someone to pen. I have one in here too. I don't know. I got my camera stuff in here, but I might have a pen.
Thanks, I'll take it home and read it. Thank you for reading it. I'm picking on you.
Okay. When you get in, go in
They had to take the whole block when
of the building, and there's a phone. You pick up the phone, and then you dial pound 029, and you'll be buzzed in, and then you go up. You'll have to sign in at the desk, and then you can go up to 23rd. And I want to bring them as many groups as you can, because that documentary is okay. It shows the development of apartheid of both Israel and South Africa. The reasons it developed, the people that first went there and what they did, and it just mirrors each other. It's amazing. And the people that were in charge of breaking the apartheid in South Africa are commenting all over in this movie, and they're talking about how like in South Africa they never went as far as building roads and not allowing the blacks to drive on freeways, like they did in Israel. Yeah, as many people as you can get to the documentary, the better, Yeah, and it's English. It's in English. It's not going to be a hard. Dan Jensen. All right, Greg. Good talking to you too. All right. No, I don't know if zucchini. I don't want any zucchini.
Very easy to boycott.
I don't believe him. Yeah, he was just going to use that, get your fingerprints. Yeah, if you see something, get a, you know, especially if it's a Barch or a Sprite or a Mountain Dew or Pepsi, I'm thirsty.
Okay, so the reason why do you know what SodaStream is? SodaStream. Yeah. It's okay. Well, SodaStream is like this machine that makes soda. It's like Where are you showing it again?
At Ebenezer Tower Apartments. Hi. It's at Ebenezer Tower Apartments. You know where it is? Okay. If you have a pin, when you get there, you'll have to dial pound 029, and then you can be buzzed in. And then you'll have to just sign in, and you're going up to the 23rd floor, so you just put 23rd floor. It's Saturday at 1 p.m. I'll show it as many times as people want to. I can get the place again. I've got a group of about 5 different people in that building that can set up times for, so I can do it 2 weeks later and 2 weeks after that.
Did you ever see?
Well, they just started coming today. It's like land. They get displaced. They bulldoze. Yeah, they bulldoze people's homes. Right. So here we get our houses foreclosed before, and there they get their houses.
Oh yeah.
He just got back from Israel. He's been there before. This was through a Christian, and he went all over when Gaza went to Israel.
Right. And so
Pictures and stories. So I'm encouraged. At least he knows.
Yeah.
illegal to operate an amplified voice or amplified broadcast without a permit.
I have such a soft voice.
I'm just passing the word to you. I'm not a cop. I'm not enforcing, but I'm just letting you know that that's the law.
Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop.
Oh, I don't mind you doing it, but somebody might.
Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop.
The U.S., Israel, and the Palestinian Authority of that time stupidly made this whole three different divide up in West Bank. A is a shared, also known as owned by Israeli military, and then C, Palestinians are not allowed there. It's a military zone, and settlements are built, and that's where this is. Right. Only Israelis are, so it's a legal international law that is oppressing the peoples and keeping them away from their land, their water, their electricity.
What about my right to not have to do it?
I don't know. I've been in Palestine.
Palestinian. Yeah.
I just arrived here, but I've been in different states. This is my first time in took place within Minneapolis. Okay, so first of all, this is one of my main causes, but it's not my issue. I stand up for people who have become homeless. I stand up against housing foreclosures. I stand up against continuous medical and food and things like that. I support a lot of things that are local. I'm against the prison industrial complex. I'm against a lot of these things, but this one is close to me because I'm Jewish, and right now Israel is speaking for me, and with my religion and my history, they are saying that they are supporting these actions against people that I met and I love, and so I feel that I, as a Jewish person, must stand up against this and speak out, and say that they don't represent my opinion, and this is wrong.
Demand that Target take it off the show. It's not only
I'm totally fine with answering your question.
After all, you say now, you say you're right.
I'm down for your speech.
Well, it'd be nice if they employed people from.
Yeah, it'd be different, but they don't. They don't employ people. Yeah, I mean, but they're legally not allowed. They're not allowed into there, and it was their, it was their land, and then they got.
How much
Burst the bubble on this
I'm not really sure about this specifically, but for the seasons that are stolen and occupied by Israel, it's about like 36% of the West Bank is this area season.
Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this
It
pop.
was nice to meet you. Yeah.
Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop.
Yeah, they probably
Burst the
already
bubble
there,
on this
but-
pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop.
Why boycott SodaStream? Would you like to learn why boycott SodaStream?
that one. We're asking people to ask Target not to sell it.
Would you like to learn why boycott SodaStream?
Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble on this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop.
The Israeli government gave these Jewish people all this company. Capitalist company.
Would you like to learn why boycott SodaStream? Would you like to learn why boycott SodaStream?
Like Palestine?
A couple years.
You know what? You know why boycott SodaStream?
Alright, you know why we're here? We're here because Target sells SodaStream.
They got a return policy. Maybe I should
Would you like to learn why boycott SodaStream?
That would be something if everybody
we should take them. They have a policy to keep them in the box.
Support the boycott against Israeli apartheid?
Would you like to learn why
Okay, well,
boycott
Colorado and
SodaStream?
Green stop selling SodaStream. It's an apartheid product.
I'm all out of my flyer, Mr. Flyer.
here, I'm sure, because Tony got me some coupons.
Hi, good to see you
How are you?
Yes, there's 500 requests today.
So you can just put the information on here.
I'd like to see it, or can I get a copy of it?
You can online. It's like 25 bucks. You can buy it. Roadmap to Apartheid. You can see trailers for it on YouTube. The trailers will get you hooked. Just watch that trailer on YouTube.
Use that. I can get my own copy.
Yeah.
I'll pay you for it.
Well, I only have the one that I'm showing, you know, my DVD. But yeah, anybody can order them online
Will you
too.
make copies of it?
I think we should, but
I
think
haven't
we should.
checked.
Yes.
Let's see if it's passed or if it's protected. But
September 19th.
Well, call me.
All right. Sure. Yeah. All right, everybody, gather around. We have distributed all
I can
except
take it to
one.
these people that make
There it
it.
goes.
I'll give it to other people. You know why not? Usually they
get the word out.
Unless it says you can't.
Come gather around, everybody. Dixie. Well, I guess we have a few more yet.
And I'll put this on YouTube too.
Burst the bubble on this pop.
No, I'll get a copy.
Israeli occupation
Just help me get a copy, whatever we have to do. And I can make copies for other people.
Israeli occupation does not stop. Burst the bubble of this pop. Israeli occupation does not stop. Burst the bubble of this pop. Israeli occupation does not stop. Burst the bubble of this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble of this pop. Israeli
like that we say no to don't buy after this.
Burst the bubble of this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble of this pop. All right, we found some more leaflets. Some people run very quickly. And
I got a piece from the recycling.
oh, okay, good. All right.
Straight from the bottom of the barrel, literally.
I think we should have a group photo.
Yes, good idea.
In front of Target. In front of
Target sign.
All right, just got a camera.
I got
All right, everybody. Dixie,
This takes
Paula,
skills too.
Claudia, come on over. We're going to get a group photo.
Group photo over here, everybody.
A bunch of ambassadors have come. Hey, so you guys can't have it. Take a ticket.
Yeah, let's go stand next to Stephanie next to the Target sign.
We're going to do a picture. You want to come in?
Oh my gosh.
In front of for the picture?
You should get in it. You have the t-shirt on. I look like nothing. Here, I'll take one of your photos. Among others.
All right,
you guys want to do
Thank
anything?
you.
You don't have to.
Boycott SodaStream. Burst the bubble on this pop.
All right, I got like 5.
You were nice.
One of them's good.
All right, thank you very much.
One guy stopped.
Don't support Israel's illegal occupation of Palestine. Boycott SodaStream. Don't support Israel's illegal occupation.
And I'll put this on YouTube tonight with one of the tag will be Pasta Dan, B-A-S-T-A-D-A-N, and SodaStream will be on there. And so I should get it up tonight.
Pasta or pasta?
Pasta. Pasta is noodles.
Okay, pasta. All right, thanks everybody for coming. We got rid of those. We distributed. We handed out 500 leaflets in about 50 minutes. That's amazing. So how many of us are there here?
We had about 20
people here. That's excellent. And our next action is it September 19th, right?
Well, this
look on the leaflet.
This Saturday, if you want to come see the roadmap to apartheid, I am showing it at Ebenezer Tower Apartments, 2523 Portland Avenue South at 1 p.m.
Which day?
Saturday at 1 p.m.
I put a sign there, so it's not coming down.
If you check out Minnesota Break the Bonds, it will be on their website, I'm sure. Because they sent me an email about it, so they're promoting it.
Our next action is here at Target. September 19th, that's another Thursday. We'll just do it from 4 to 5 because that obviously is when most of the traffic is here. I think the farmers market will still be going on, so it's going to be well worth it. Hopefully you can all come again and then we'll get some more. 20 is really good. Did everybody hear Dan? About the...
I think I yell loud enough.
Yeah, okay. All right, should we do one more chant and then not go by SodaStream? Burst the bubble of this pop. What is it? I can't even remember. Israeli occupation has got to stop. Burst the bubble of this pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop. From the river to the sea, Palestine must be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine must be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine must be free. All right, thanks everybody.
All right.
Get a better rhythm with that chant if you change the first line to burst the bubble, make it pop. Not up this pop.
Burst the bubble, make it pop. Israeli occupation
very
has got, we got a good addition right here at the end. Burst the bubble, make it pop. Israeli occupation has got to stop.
Someone's going to write all these chants down so we don't have to read them.
That's not the one, but Stephanie has the one.
I
we say no to apartheid soda. I thought it was hilarious. And people started spontaneously chanting it. Like, it clearly struck a chord with the audience. That's the thing, you can never tell till you chant live whether or not something's a dud or not. Because anything can look like decent on paper, but like that doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna.
There you are, Tony.
One more time. So, you know, when you get your we say no to apartheid soda. We say apartheid soda. We say no to apartheid soda. We say no to apartheid soda. We say no to apartheid soda. Karen's up there with the recycled med red leaflet, so we'll help her out. Finish those. See you on the 19th. See you at the movie on Saturday.
Don't buy me two.
$253 or $179.
Oh, okay.
You got one for your bag. This is your bag.
Okay.
So you drink that water. I'll do the survey and see if I can win it.